Adolf Hitler's dietary habits have been a source of fascination and debate for decades. The image of Hitler as a strict vegetarian was carefully crafted by Nazi propaganda. This portrayal fit into the broader narrative of Hitler as a disciplined and morally superior leader. The Nazis presented vegetarianism as a pure and healthy way of life, aligning with their ideology. However, the reality of Hitler's diet is more complex than the propaganda suggests. There is uncertainty surrounding the exact timeline of his transition to vegetarianism. Some accounts suggest he continued to eat meat until the late 1930s. Others indicate that his shift to a meatless diet occurred earlier. The Nazi regime used Hitler's supposed vegetarianism to promote their agenda. They highlighted it as a sign of his compassion and his commitment to animal welfare. This portrayal resonated with some segments of the German population, particularly those concerned with animal rights. The propaganda machine effectively painted a picture of Hitler as a benevolent leader who abstained from meat for ethical reasons. This image, however, often clashed with the reality of his actions and policies. The most direct insights into Hitler's eating habits come from those who prepared his meals. One of Hitler's food tasters, Margot Wolk, claimed that he was a devoted vegetarian during his time at the Wolf's Lair. She recalled that his meals consisted mainly of fresh fruits and vegetables. However, accounts from before the war suggest a different story. Some individuals who knew Hitler in the 1930s claimed he enjoyed dishes like stuffed pigeon, Bavarian sausages and ham. Constanze Manziarli, who served as Hitler's personal chef, described him as a demanding and picky eater. Manziarli revealed that Hitler's diet included millet, linseed oil, quark, mushrooms, and apples. She also prepared his final meal, a simple dish of pasta with tomato sauce. These conflicting accounts contribute to the mystery surrounding Hitler's diet. The discrepancies between pre-war and wartime testimonies make it difficult to ascertain the exact nature of his eating habits. The recollections of those who interacted with Hitler on a personal level offer valuable, albeit sometimes contradictory, glimpses into his life away from the public eye. Numerous theories attempt to explain the motivations behind Hitler's dietary choices. One prominent theory suggests that he adopted a vegetarian diet for health reasons. Hitler suffered from digestive problems, and some believe that he eliminated meat from his diet to alleviate these issues. Another theory points to the influence of ideology. Vegetarianism aligned with certain aspects of Nazi ideology, which promoted a return to a romanticized view of nature and a simple agrarian lifestyle. Hitler's vegetarianism may have been an attempt to embody these ideals. Psychological factors may have also played a role. Hitler was known to be disgusted by the slaughter of animals. He even discouraged meat consumption among his colleagues by providing graphic descriptions of animal slaughter. This aversion may have contributed to his decision to abstain from meat. In addition to these factors, Hitler's personal preferences should not be overlooked. He had a well-documented sweet tooth and enjoyed simple meals like baked potatoes with cream cheese and caraway tea. The popular image of Hitler as a strict vegetarian, while widely disseminated by Nazi propaganda, does not entirely align with historical evidence. While he may have adhered to a largely vegetarian diet in his later years, there are indications that he consumed meat earlier in his life. Analysis of a skull fragment believed to be Hitler's revealed no traces of meat fibers. This finding supports the claim that he was a vegetarian, at least in the last years of his life. However, it does not negate the possibility of meat consumption before the war. Historians generally agree that Hitler's dietary choices were influenced by a combination of factors. Health concerns, ideological beliefs, psychological factors, and personal preferences likely all played a role in shaping his eating habits. By the end of World War II, Hitler's diet had become extremely limited, often consisting of mashed potatoes and broth. He also employed a team of 15 food tasters to ensure his meals were not poisoned. This paranoia highlights the psychological toll that the war had taken on Hitler. Hitler's diet, although seemingly a personal matter, became intertwined with his public image and the Nazi narrative. The propaganda machine successfully portrayed him as a disciplined vegetarian, promoting an image of moral superiority and aligning with the regime's ideology. This portrayal resonated with some segments of the population, but it also served as a tool for manipulation and control. By presenting Hitler as a compassionate and health-conscious individual, the Nazi regime attempted to deflect attention from its brutal policies and actions. Hitler's dietary choices, whether driven by health, ideology, or psychology, became a part of the carefully constructed persona he presented to the world. The image of the vegetarian Führer, while contradicted by some historical evidence, played a significant role in shaping public perception of the dictator. The story of Hitler's diet serves as a reminder of the power of propaganda and the ways in which even seemingly personal choices can be manipulated for political gain. It also highlights the importance of critical examination of historical narratives and the need to separate fact from fiction.